Sup, my people? We are live. Happy Wednesday, folks. So Rick is still being held captive on General Hospital right about now, and yeah, let's talk about it. So let's talk about it. Let me show y'all this real quick.
Aunt Stella's been arrested.
Thank you again. Really set Eva off last night. I mean, she picked up that paperweight and she whacked you with everything she had. I thought you were dead, Rick. I mean, really, you're lucky. I keep thinking about how you defended Ava in court, how you were so proud to get her off, and I'm just curious, now that you're on the other end of her wrath, you really think it's possible she didn't cause my fall?
Yeah, bitch, because she did.
Oh, one other thing. You're here until that bond matures, so all you really lose is about a month of time and a lot of money. But Molly and me, we lost a child.
See, Christina still takes no accountability for none of her actions. Okay, Christina, you are the reason that baby Irene is dead. You. And yeah, Ava had no business grabbing your arm. But you know, which lady do you think had the essay? Oh, it was Ava. You must have missed that part, Marlakey. She said Ava had that in her glove department. So she is such a freak. Ava Jerome is such a freaky freak. Do you think Rick like it freak in the bedroom with a gag? He ain't liking it right now. Now you have smoke. Where was it for Ava the other night? I did give Ava the smoke yesterday. I mean the other night, okay? I gave it to her, but she didn't kill him. So now what do you want me to say? She did not kill Rick. All she did was just knock him over the head. Ava doesn't take no accountability. Ava. Look, Gemini. I did give Ava the smoke. People could, Black Purple, you could vouch for me. I gave Ava the smoke. Did I not? A few nights ago, I gave Ava the smoke. But at the end of the day, I don't feel bad for Rick right now. He did the same thing to Carly. How about that? He did the same thing to Carly. He locked her up when she was pregnant with his nephew. He locked her up and did whatever. So I like that Alexis threw that in Rick's face today. I'm not surprised that Ava's that freaky. I'm dead. My day was good. How was yours, Tommy? My day was good. I finally am back on my medication. You didn't give Ava shit but some fluff. And that's not true. I called Ava out. She needs some anger management issues. But Rick is getting karma right now. I don't like what Rick did to Carly all those years ago. Hello, Rosemary. What the F is wrong with me? Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I think Nina needs to have Willow committed, okay? Two could play at this game. You want to play crazy? I'm going to show you crazy. I'm going to have her committed. Like, I'm going to make Willow's life all type of miserable because at this point, Nina, you need to be the narcissist that you are. At this point, Willow is embarrassing you, okay? And you're the embarrassing crazy one, Nina, on a usual day. So now we gonna need to embarrass this chick. Like, it's bad enough her hairdo already embarrassed me enough on a good day. You called her out for hitting Rick, but you seem perfectly fine with being part of the kidnapping ring. Baby steps. But look, because Rick did the same thing to Carly. Remember that? Rick did it to Carly when she was pregnant with Morgan. Okay? Rick did the same thing. He tried to take Morgan and give him to Cart and give it to Elizabeth. So Rick don't get no that much sympathy from me. This is how Carly felt. And I'm glad that Alexis threw that in her face. And I'm very surprised that Gemini by now didn't say, oh, now you care about Carly? I'm really surprised. I was expecting that. Rick is into, But that was freaky Ava. Of course, Ava's a freak. But Dante and Cody, they can go to hell from yesterday's episode, okay? Like, Dante want to act like he's all buddy with Cody again. I'm like, you know what? You and Cody, yeah, she sure did do that. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely did. So actions have consequences. And Rick just has to learn that. You messed with Ava Jerome. Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. See, I was waiting for that. Oh, please, you can't stand Carly. That's true, but still, principle is on principle. My feelings for Carly shouldn't matter in the long run. When I wasn't surprised that Willow met with Drew at all today, I was just waiting for her to do it. Just go ahead and do exactly what I knew she was going to do and get off Dante's neck already. Nope, my foot is staying on Dante's neck. All right? Because the way he cheated Gio. Hi, Allison. And I didn't get a chance to watch Brooklyn and Gio's scenes today. How was Brooklyn? That's right. Rick had a pregnant Carly chained to a wall in his panic room so he could steal her baby. Yep. Cody is a screw up. He sure did. Ava's coming after him next now. So Cody is about to get in trouble because Ava Jerome is angry. She said, I'll deal with you later. So you know what that means when Ava says that. She gonna get him. Matter of fact, that's my poll question. 1 second. Let me put up my poll. Because we can't have this. The moment between Gio and Watermelon Head was good. I'm glad that Gio had it with no malice. It was nice. That's so great. But he's still not giving Dante the time of day, is he? Because Dante don't deserve it. I refuse to forgive Dante after what he said. Hi, Tamara Price. All right, here's the question. Will Ava harm Cody next? Yes? No, your girl got bigger fish to fry. I don't know. She might harm him next. She just might. But she might not. We'll see. Because Ava got a lot of anger issues. Ava might be mad at Cody, but she's not actually going to physically harm him. Oh, please, Ava got Kiki killed and you got over it, so give Dante a damn break. Ava didn't get Kiki killed, okay? If Kiki didn't go around slapping Ava in front of Ryan, then Ryan wouldn't have taken upon himself to do what he did. So therefore, How about Kiki? She should have kept her damn hands to herself. If she didn't go trying to slap Ava in front of crazy ass Ryan, then maybe he wouldn't have targeted her. So now what? I said what I said. Oh well, I said it. Because since nobody else wanted to say that, when it's true, they always want to pretend it is what it is. That's another reason why that hateful Sam, though, will never get any sympathy with me. Because she didn't even have the decency to show up to Kiki's funeral, that selfish old hat, that selfish tramp. I was so angry that Sam didn't even have the decency to attend Kiki's funeral. Old selfish tramp. That's why I danced at her funeral. That just reminded me. I'm mad all over again. But no wonder why they're in the same. Well, Kiki might have made it up to heaven. I mean, she was close to going down to the gutter like Ava. Hi to Havlin going down to the gutter. If Ava wasn't sleeping with a serial killer, Kiki wouldn't. That wasn't the first serial killer that she slept with and Kiki was still fine. She slept with Paul Hornsby and Kiki was fine. She slept with Franco and Kiki was fine. So that's on Ryan and Kevin. She sleep with killers all the time. Ava's still sleeping with killers. She slept with killers after that. Nicholas killed Helena for now and tried to kill Hayden. What the? Yep, Sam and Kiki was cousins. Sam is dead. Move on. Good. Can we talk about Beyond the Gates? Yeah. Haley get on my nerves. Haley get on my last nerve. Bill told her to stay away. But did she? No. She got to make everything about herself. She's such a sociopath. I want Haley gone. Okay? This Haley character, she ain't working out for me. Okay? Her and her boob job, they got to go. I'm just saying. She thinks all men are going to be so attracted to her because she thinks she all that. But please, I wouldn't spit on her if she was on fire. I want to hear Haley's audacious ass to show up at the debris making Chelsea's abduction all about her. Exactly. Ava got Kiki killed. Lies and fallacies. Ryan Chamberlain did what he did because he's an old bastard. That's Ryan's problem. I'm just saying. But I'm not going back and forth with the whole Ava thing. You want to believe that Ava got Kiki killed? Go ahead. That's your excuse? Ava always sleeps with serial killers before and Kiki survived? Yep. What type of stuff is Ava into? Her gag on Rick. Ava is a freak. We all know that Ava likes it rough, but I'm like, damn. How she just have that in her glove department? Like, what if Avery was in the front seat and opened up the glove department and saw that? Just embarrassing. I'm just saying. But I'm kind of annoyed that they're not mentioning Avery. Sonny stopped by, no mention. Avery, Thomas got Emma killed, right? Oh, yeah. You right. He killed my girlfriend. But that's why I don't watch that show anymore. So I'm giving y'all a break from that because I'm not watching that show anymore. After what happened to my girlfriend. She would... No, I'm not going there. I'm not going there tonight. I know that Ho pulled the I'm Chelsea stepmother card was literally my head and mouthing at a trick. Shut your mouth before your weave gets snatched. Then I said what I said. Oh, well. Ava probably has ball gags and whips and change in every drawer she owns. She sure do. That's a freaky old woman. She like getting her freak on all the time. I bet you she be getting it on in the car, on the roof, in the thing. Christina's medicine, like she regret what she did after talking to Rich. She regrets anything. She regrets that she got caught. Exactly. She's a sociopath, and Christina needs to face the consequences of her actions too. Like you see, she don't take no accountability that the baby died because of her own damn self. She killed her own damn baby, but she don't want to own that. Ava is mad. But I cannot believe my boo Stella Henry is in jail right now. Is there anyone else that stopped watching because they had Luna? Well, why doesn't Ava mention she wanted custody and she got it, but instead she's hitting for stolen money? Look, Sonny's not mentioning her either. Okay? So now what? I don't know, because I remember when that red wig came out and said that Sonny wanted to take Avery to Puerto Rico for the summer. So that's the last time I remember even a mention of Avery. And then actually, no, I remember when she dropped her off and Molly was watching her for a few seconds. I haven't heard not one mention from either one of them. Christina sounds like Ava, no accountability. Audra don't care about Nate. Audra, she's just a complicated woman. Drew needs to get bounced out of Port Charles one way or another. I also want Willow gone right behind him. We talk about Ava, not Sonny. Look, Ava's a good mother, okay? All right, that's becoming more and more of a stretch by the day, but yeah, she talking about Lucas and then that she's been having sleepless nights. I'm like, so where has her daughter been? But it is nice that Lucas lives with my Ava over Carly. Audra's a complicated idiot. No, Audra Charles is a damaged woman. She got fired by a mean old drunk, and her life hasn't been the same since. Okay, I blame Nikki Newman for everything that's wrong in Audra Charles' life. I blame her drunk daddy, and I blame... Don't grind your teeth at me, I'm dead. What about Willow? Is she a good mother? Hell no. Willow is a crap mother. Calling Ava a good mother is like lying right through your teeth saying Willow's still a good mother. I am taking cues from you now, and I will say, I said what I said. Look, Ava's a great... Okay. Ava is... All right, she's a decent mom, okay? She's decent, okay? She ain't no damn mother of the year. She ain't even halfway mother of the year. Shit. Okay, but she's not the worst. There have been worse moms than Ava. But she ain't necessarily shit. Because if y'all talking about Ava, can you imagine if they wrote a real toxic black mother on General Hospital? Oh my God. Imagine that one. Shoot. You talk about an escape from reality. You get them to, wait a minute, Rick is missing and who's going to defend? I love leaving Kyreese speechless. You didn't leave me speechless. You didn't leave me speechless. I still had plenty of more to say. But no, Willow is not a good mother. And she proves it. Like, You talk about Drew has the power to get your kids back. If that was the case, you would have already had your kids back, you dingbat. See, Willow is the definition. Kyreese can't get the lie out of his politician mouth. Hi, Darby. How are you? Um, Look, ain't nobody lying. Ava's a decent mom, okay? She loves her. She doesn't directly harm her. So there's that. She's not mean to her. Because if she was, Sonny would have killed her by now. Let's just be real. If she was anything less than a loving mother to Avery, Sonny would have been shot her by now. How about Beyond the Gates? How about it? Haley's a selfish old hag. Darby. Drew F around and fired Martin, and Rick is missing, so Willow has no lawyer. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Rick was representing Willow. Willow. I forgot about that already. But damn, why they arrest my boo Stella? She's too pretty for, well, she's too old for jail, first of all. I don't think Stella Henry's going to survive that long. Ava is crazy hot. Yeah. I don't think that Stella Henry's going to survive too much longer in prison. I'm just saying that old woman, she done had a hard life. But Martin was representing Drew, not Willow, anyways, and because of his association with Willow, he wouldn't have gone back in to represent her. So double karma, cool. Drew is so pathetic. Willow is telling him she is only back with him because she doesn't have anyone else and needs him to help her get her kids back. He's like, whatever. Drew got Stella arrested. Oh, I know that old bastard did that, but I'm still mad about it because Stella looks too good to be in prison. So we gonna need to fix that. Just like we gonna need to get my boo Maxie about this coma. I'm tired of Maxie being in this coma. Poor James and Georgie had to say goodbye to their mom when that ain't right. They didn't have to do that to my boo Maxie. I mean, I know she's moving to Tennessee and she got all her little stuff like that, but she could have just went on a little family trip, okay? I don't appreciate Maxie being injured and unable to talk and being in a coma. Ugh. But that dirty bastard Drew gets to walk free while my Maxie's in a coma. Oh, ain't that nice? I'll review that video later. And curse a fool out, too. I can make my own response video. And I will do it live. Oh, Heifer, did you hear that Maxie said he did that shit? What a son of a bitch. That Sidwell's a piece of garbage. Maxie will wake up as soon as Kristen comes back. Hi, Regina. Regina said Marco betrays his dad tomorrow, telling Drew about the bribe. No. Oh, Marco's about to get on my shit list. Marco's about to get on my absolute shit list. I can't believe I was defending Marco. And he's going to do this to me? Really? Marco, I was your number one defender, and you're going to try to give those kids back to that hoe. Marco, he's a dead man walking. I'm telling you, I watched tomorrow's episode and I find out that Willow gets them kids back on Thursday. It's gonna be some hell to pay for Marco. I cannot believe I defended that bastard. And he gonna tell Drew about the bribe. I don't care about no damn bribe anyways. That judge did the right thing, okay? Willow is an unstable sociopath. So it ain't even right. I don't like that at all. So you're going to try to give, no. Willow will not be having no access to Wiley or Amelia. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Willow won't be having access to none of them kids. None of them. She won't be seeing Scout. She won't be seeing Britt. She won't be seeing James. Nobody. Absolutely no one is Willow allowed to see. Not until she gets all the medication in the world that she needs. A sociopath is what Willow is. And you're going to tell them that she gets to see those kids? Nell should see the kids before she do. You defended all the calm down, Skylo. Psycho. Look, I'll show you Psycho. Lord, have mercy. Willow better hope Michael doesn't come up with evidence that she messed with Daisy. I don't need no more evidence. Where's that little 5-foot mob boss when you need him? He's so inconvenient. Sonny is such a disappointment to me. And why was he around anyway? It's only a matter of time before Drew gets what's coming to him. I'm like, Sonny, go sit your old ass down somewhere. Why won't you do something? Like, he never does anything right. Sonny always has to be Sonny. Such a disappointment to me. Ugh. Why can't Sonny ever do anything right anymore? He always has to find a way to piss me off. When you got little stupid Willow right up in our face, let's all be nice. Oh, yeah, we're all being nice. That's just Darby being an old boomer. That's Darby for you. He's a boomer. Okay? They don't know any better. That's how they were in their generation, okay? The generation of boomers are just like Darby. We got to learn to live with them. If not, then they'll just be all crazy. Just like them. Oh, Dad, just kidding. I still like you, Darby. You're the only boomer you're one of the only boomers I do like. So count yourself lucky. You're in my blessings. Sonny is a mob boss that no one is afraid of. Exactly. I wouldn't be afraid of Sonny. Yes, let's blame it on Darby. Exactly. Darby's one of the only boomers I like. Tommy said Kyreese Y&R is good tomorrow. That's good. So I almost started watching Y&R today, but then I was working on a new potential side hustle. So, because Massachusetts is expensive as hell, and if I want to have my 3 kids, I got to get a move on. I got to get 4 sources of income to survive out here. You were not taking your medication again. No, I did take it. It's the other way around. I took my medication today. So now my levels are all different for right now. But that is why my body I'm readjusting to my medication. That's a real story. Yeah. Dark. I mean, yeah, Sunny is a short bastard. You got to watch tomorrow. I will. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. In Days of Our Lives, that little girl, Rachel, she's a lost cause. Okay, there's no redeeming her. There's no redemption for her. She's just the seed of evil, and there's no fixing her. There's no amount of medication that can fix her. There's no amount of the corner of 34 and Elm is not a side hustle you hook. How dare you? No, man, gotta have his options open. I'm dead. Look, because I got to have that side hustle going. Got to make sure that I have enough for my family attorney on retainer. What happened on Days of Our Lives today? I don't even know. But I know that Rachel is unredeemable, and I know that Amy Choi is smoking hot. Those are the two things that I know about Days of Our Lives. It's so good, Dream. The nanny's pissed off at Mr. Sheffield. Of course she is. I knew that Claire was going to be no good. Close those options. I'm not a damn escort. I can't see why you got me screaming out loud. Like a crazy person. Making me crazier than usual. Bill is a good father. He's not perfect. That's true. Bill is starting to grow on me. A little bit. A little bit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. Because it's fun. I love how Bill kicked Leslie out. Leslie need to go somewhere, though. Leslie, she's got to go somewhere. She's doing the utmost. And congratulations on Beyond the Gates episode 2. I already messed with whoever. Now it's your turn, Kyreese. Awesome. That is awesome. Bill have a right to carry out Leslie. Does he now? Let me read the rest of the GH recap for the last few days. Yeah, Ava had me rolling yesterday. She was giving me level energy. She said, when Alexa's like, no, you're not gonna go away. That's my favorite paper bowl. She's like, well, it's also evidence, and I'm not leaving it here with you two scheming snakes. I'm like, yes. Ava was getting Christina all the way together yesterday. If y'all noticed, Christina did not want that smoke with Ava yesterday. When she knew Ava was already on one, she saw Ava up close. If you notice, Christina was treading real carefully. Usually when Christina talks to Ava, all respectful. But once Ava was already riled up, Christina changed her tone real quick. She knew Ava was not playing with her yesterday. Both Christina and Alexis, they're like, oh, shit. They knew what they were doing. That's why it was still funny when Alexis said that she'll choose Ava over Rick. Damn. Rick must have not been that good in the bed. And she would choose her other female enemy over you. As far as scheming with. Leslie will get punched for the stuff she said about my daughter. Ooh. Oh, I loved it when Bill picked Leslie and carried her out of the Dupree's house. That was so funny and warranted. Absolutely. Like, I don't know why Leslie even popped her raggedy tail over there. Like, don't nobody want to see Leslie. She got her win. She got her money. Like, go somewhere. Like, we need a villain, but like Leslie could at the very least be after something else. Like, do something useful with your life. Be a useful villain. Don't just be a regular pain in my ass. Who the hell is Ava calling a scheming snake? Apparently, this OG has not met and knows nothing about herself, period. Rick, lying unconscious, bleeding on the floor, and those three hens bickering over him like he wasn't even there. That shows them. But Christina was not playing with Black Purple. I want to know your reaction to that. What was your reaction to Christina knowing that Ava meant business yesterday? Because usually Christina tries to act like she's big and bad when she's talking to Ava. But yesterday, her vibe was totally different when she saw Ava in action. She calmed that significantly down, didn't she? Because she knows that Ava is unhinged. So I want to know what Black Purple's reaction to that was. Leslie is so annoying. Leslie should go to jail. Christina finally picked the right day. Because Ava was giving her hella attitude, hella disrespectful to her after she already clocked Rick. So Christina would have started with her yesterday. Christina was yesterday, though. She was yesterday. She tread very carefully. She didn't try to pick a fight with Ava yesterday. Why not? When Ava showed that she was in that mood. So now what? She didn't try to call daddy or nothing. She knew Sonny couldn't save her. Ava would have knocked her and him out. All Ava would have done if Sonny would have came in there and started cussing him out. That's it. And got even more mad. So that was a fun sight to see. Christina looked like, oh shit, what am I dealing with? Ava Jerome, the badass. And I thought that Charlotte was dead. I mean, Colette, or whatever the hell her name is, that WSB chick. I thought she was dead already. Now, who was that trick that Willow had no brain cells whatsoever? She's a lost cause. She sure is. A lost cause and a disappointment. I still can't believe I ever once loved Willow. Cat was dumb. Cat is dumb. Hey, Amber, how are you tonight? I hate Christina Corinthos. Me too, and so did Ava. Ava was not afraid of no Alexis yesterday. Ava was not afraid of Alexis whatsoever. Not even a little bit. I could go back and play that scene if I had to. I thought she was dead also, huh? I thought so. Lordy. But Rick, you've been making a lot of enemies lately. But Rick, you did the right thing getting my Ava off because she would have gotten off with any attorney because she was not guilty. But I do like that Molly and Michael's relationship has been reestablished with Rory Gibson in the role. Yeah, until she quickly turned tables, though. She quickly turned the tables. She said, no, 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 no. She's like, if I go down, she goes down. So Ava was on that one. Christina lets Rick go. Christina worked my nerves. That's what Christina does. And she's a horrible woman. I hope we're about to get a whodunit storyline with Drew as the victim. Oh yeah, they're definitely setting that up. Because he's pissing off one too many people. Do you think? No, they're related. I mean, they're not related by blood, but they're still related. Through Sonny. But I like that they're reestablishing their relationship, though, as family. Because Molly be acting like she's too good. I think they're setting it up for a whodunit. I volunteer. Me too. And thank you, Rosemary. I'm glad you're enjoying tonight. Rick is not into that. Rick is into the nasty, though. Rick is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Lordy. Andre was jealous. Well, tell Andre to scratch his ass and get glad. Or stay mad. That's what we could tell Andre to do. And Ashley looked mad. Well, tell Ashley to scratch her white ass and get glad. But yeah, Molly shouldn't be giving Cody no more chances. Like, look, if Cody he lied once, he lied again. Then who was that chick that what's the face killed then? That's what I want to know. Who was that chick that he killed then? Drew versus Christina. Who's more irrational? I hate Christina irrationally, okay? Christina is who I would take out with no hesitation. Well, actually, but I don't know because Drew get on my nerves too. But I hate Christina so much. Tell Ida to get glad or stay mad. I said what I said. And Ava's going to take her money back in that 30 days. But I can't wait to see when I watch in the replay with Gio in Brooklyn. But yeah, but that's so nice. They were talking about Drew goes after children and old ladies. He's vile and vicious. He has crazy eyes. Who looks better, Trashly or Willow? Willow, but still. Willow may look better, but Trashly is still ashy. and Lucy is Dusty, and Stella Henry. All I know is she better go free. And don't get me started on Portia Robinson. I'm tired of her jealous, insecure ass. Okay, it's not my problem that you are insecure about your little marriage to to little Bill over here. Like Portia's problem. How about next time you don't wait 20 years to tell him that you had his baby? How about next time you don't lie like you breathe? How about next time you don't sit there and tell her and keep secrets? How about next time you don't go being a side woman to think? How about the next time you give a married man some breathing room before you try to go sleep with him? How about the next time? Okay? Talk about, oh yeah, I can't do anything to help your aunt that you and your ex-wife can't. She gonna say that with attitude. Portia the poodle. I love seeing her pissed off about Jordan today. Is that what she gets straight up for taking Curtis from Jordan when they didn't have a clear shot to fix their marriage? Nope, because she was there sniffing her nose right up into it. I hate people that come in between a marriage. Marriage is supposed to be a sacred bond, but no, but some home wreckers like Portia just always have to ruin a marriage. But I blame Curtis too, okay? Because Curtis wanted to leave Jordan for Portia from the moment Portia came back. He was just going through the motions with Jordan. But now that Jordan fixed her body up, she looking better again because they recasted the role. Now she want to go all her extra stuff. So she can go straight to hell with gasoline panties on. This is why my heifer is the best side chick. I'm dead. See, but when I'm on the side, I don't try to go after married couples. Now, non-married, if you want to get it from every human in the world, then just don't get it from a married or any form of commit. Tap that with a period. Exactly. Now, if it's not my problem if she wasn't claiming you publicly or you wasn't claiming him publicly or whatever, then that's not my problem. But you see, sometimes, weren't you a home demolition company for marriages once upon a time? Look, marriage sometimes ain't nothing but a piece of paper, and other times. I'm talking about in this particular incident. But like, what do all the other General Hospital hypocrites say? This isn't about me. I'm dead. That's what all the other General Hospital hypocrites say. This isn't about me. This is about X, Y, and Z. But now, my heifer gets his money before he gives up the honey. That's right. That's right. Lord, using my past against me. That was all ancient history. Okay, that ain't even the case no more. But anyways, back to Ric Lansing. Okay, Ric Lansing was just evil. Okay, yeah, like you said, he doesn't love you because karma came and caught up to him. How many married women did Rick sleep with? Look at me deflecting. I'm dead. But what do all the other General Hospital hypocrites say? It's true. Curtis is playing both of them. He doesn't know what he wants. Politicians speak. But to be fair, this isn't the same. That's not fair. To put me in the same category when I'm actually doing the right thing by calling out Portia for her trifling behavior. I'm trying to be, look at the lies flow from his lips, folks. But I'm trying to do the right thing by calling out Portia on her behavior. Portia is a horrible woman. Rick never slept with a married woman. Really? That's the one line he hasn't crossed yet? I'm shocked. Portia really is trifling. She is. She's a horrible woman inside and out. She is just beyond trifling. Rick slept with Sam while his wife Alexis was fighting cancer. Yep, evil to his core. Portia and Rick, they should get together. That would be a super couple right there. Super conniving couple. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Darby, I conduct after lives is not discussed as long as everyone gets paid. I'm dead. You're funny. Lord. Oh, Lordy. Also, hit that like button. It helps keep that momentum growing. We've had 284. Okay, Pimpy McGee. Lordy. When you talk bad about Ava, it doesn't sound real bad because you can't say nothing bad about Ava. I have said bad about Ava. So what are you talking about? I dragged her yesterday. Did I not drag Ava yesterday? Did I not say that Ava's a conniving woman? Did I not say that Ava has anger management issues? Did I not say that Ava needs to be a better example for her daughter? Did I not say that Ava was thirsty and desperate to let Cody put his nasty lips on her? Did I not say that? She's just mad and bitter that he would prefer to be with Molly over her. Did I not say that? Willow is a complete moron. She had all the smoke for Nina. Where was the smoke for Drew, who was partially the reason lost her kids in the first place? She hasn't learned. Exactly. She hasn't learned a damn thing, Autumn. And also, it's because Willow is just pathetic. I knew that she would find a way to blame Nina. Remember, I've been saying that for months. I said I knew she would be like, no, because Drew's a good man. And this is your fault, Nina. I thought I could trust you. See, I already knew that would be Willow. I knew it. I knew Willow would be like that. I lost my kids because of you. You're a liar. See, I knew that was going to be Willow. I knew it. I knew from the jump. He dragged Ava on Monday. He did. I sure did. Yes. But you have for her it paying you to talk about her. I'm dead. Willow is a con artist. She is. She's a conniving con artist. She's just like her stupid Pathetic sister. Kyreese's Willow's invitation took me all the way out. I'm sad. Cause that was her reaction. You sound just like that is her doing tea. All I gotta do is just run down the mascara. I can't believe that Willow believes Nina took advantage to Drew's long neck. Really, jackass? Huh? She's a disappointment. Ava Jerome still likes to be dragged. Freaky old skank. That's right, she is an old skank. I'm still mad that she tried to sleep with Cody. Willow said she should have told her the truth from the beginning about Drew, but she would have made a difference considering she's telling Drew if he gets her back, she'll come back to him. Willow is a full head. Yeah, Willow, she's a piece of dirt. At the bottom of my truth, she's a dull head. She is. She's a bonehead. I want to go on the record and say I'm not really sure why some people are surprised Willow is back in cahoots with Drew. She will never take accountability or change an unusual nutshell. Nope, a leopard doesn't change its spots. And Willow is a nut. I can't believe Anna is drunk in a bar. I can't stand old crusty ass Anna Devane. Good for Treehouse Tramp. You want to defend Willow? Put her ass Treehouse. Look, Elizabeth is innocent, okay? Elizabeth Weber, all she means no harm. She's a sweet woman that just wants to believe the best in people. Okay? She was just a little naive for her age. Because, Elizabeth used to be a conniving tramp back in her day. But she has really turned her life around. Not crusty yet. Anna Devane is crusty. Exactly, as Willow said, purely pathetic and a waste of space. Willow is. She's just sad. Willow. I have no more words for that ho-ho. Anna is jealous of Jocelyn. I think Anna want to go back to being a WSB agent. They don't want her old ass. Okay? She's expired. Anna Devane is, I'm tired of Anna Expired Milk Devane. That's her new nickname. Expired Milk. Dang, I am so mean. Why do I always have to be so mean? Because Anna bothering Jack, she should have go solve a crime. Elizabeth was never a tramp. She was conniving, but not a tramp. I would say something, but this is not a member's life. You keep drinking your water half a... Oh, Dad. If I was Liz after I caught that phone call with Willow on the phone with Drew, wouldn't testify for her at all. And I sure will. I'll stay nice and hydrated. Don't forget, Patty. I know what you're talking about. I'm done. Lord. Oh, Lordy. Why you call Elizabeth Three Apple? Elizabeth is sweet. I have nothing but praise for Elizabeth, but contempt for Ric Lansing. So I'm gonna call this stream a night here. This was fun on the hottest hour. I should be back tomorrow. Not, then definitely Friday. Petty is Have a great night, Gemini. Have a great night, Jacqueline, Black Purple, Autumn, Marlakey, Tommy Smith, Darby, 13. And everybody else. This is lots and lots and lots of fun. Like I said, I should be back tomorrow. And